As a kid, my favorite part of the summer is when my grandparents would come and visit us. Because not only would they come and visit, they would bring my cousins Isabel
Hey!
and Kaylin,
And me.
and we would have the best time 10-year-olds could have. We liked to do a lot together, play board games, go to the park, and make up random games in our head. But this time was special. How special? Very special. And I had just gotten an amazing game. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Now, to be fair, it wasn't necessarily a new game when I got it, since I picked it up from Goodwill, but hey, I guess Nintendo likes to immediately outdate their games by putting the word new in the title. But that's besides the point. I was really excited for them to come over and play this game with me. When they finally arrived, I was ecstatic, and we raced upstairs, and I won because I had to prove how fast I was. And obviously, because Kaylin was slow as hell, so that meant I got to be player 1, and we all picked our characters. Since I was player 1, I had to be Mario, Isabel was the blue toad,
Represent!
and Kaylin was the inferior yellow toad. Damn it, yellow toad.
This level's hard. I keep falling in the lava.
You keep accidentally going in a bubble.
Well, yeah, I don't want to waste any of my lives.
We eventually beat the game and thought, why the hell not? Why don't we go back and play it again? We played this game for what felt like minutes, actually be hours on end. And our grandparents eventually came upstairs and said, we need to go touch grass and get some sunlight. So we tumbled down the stairs, I ate a Lunchable, and then we went outside. We went on a walk to a nearby park that had a semi-open spot in the woods, and this isn't important to the story, but we found a homeless guy sleeping in our spot, so we just went back home. When we got back to the cul-de-sac, we got our bikes and scooters and just started riding around the block. When eventually, one of us suggested a race. Now, of course, I was totally down because I was one hell of a fast 10-year-old. I went on a bike, and Kaylin picked the scooter.
Hey, shouldn't I get a head start since my scooter is slower?
Okay, fine. He goes, then I go. It turns out, the head start was a lot more than I thought. But I couldn't lose. This is a serious race. So I pedaled, and pedaled until my Spider-Man 3 bike couldn't take it anymore. I plummeted to the ground. The chain had fallen off my bike and wrapped around my tire, and I flew forward, hand first, then my head. Thankfully, I was wearing a helmet that cracked in half as soon as I ate the gravel, but my wrist wasn't so lucky. I had a giant gash in my wrist and was bleeding immensely. I couldn't move my entire arm and was in so much pain. I was rushed back inside, and my grandparents did what they thought was best, and they poured pure alcohol on my opened wound, which only made it hurt 100 times worse and had a chemical reaction which caused foam to start boiling on my hand. And yeah, that kinda scared the shit out of a 10-year-old.
That still scares me.
I know it does. Well, after that catastrophe happened, I went upstairs and did the only thing I knew how to. Play New Super Mario Bros. Wii. The problem is that I couldn't even move my pinky without screaming in agony. So, I sat down the Wii remote and played with my feet. And somehow, I still died less than Yellow Toad.
Oh, come on. What's wrong with Yellow Toad?
Why didn't you just pick Luigi or something and not the Piss Toad?
Okay, seriously.
Why did they pick this as the 4th player? It is like the lamest character they could have had.
Do you guys want to play that level with the flying stingrays? Yeah, that's the best one. As long as it's not the skeleton roller coaster one.